Hi everyone, welcome to another Howard's Coin Finds and another coin noodle. So I've got Australian coins here, $180 worth. So I've got $50 of 50-cent pieces, $80 of $1 coins, and one roll of $2 coins. Only one, because I only need one more coin to go into my 1500 giveaway album. So I'll noodle some $2, but I thought I'd give some of these a bit of a go through and see what I can find. This one here is a 2021, which means the $2 is underneath the JC, which means it'll be an ambulance, Indigenous Military Services, or the Aboriginal flag. The elder had the $2 on the back, it wasn't on the front. So it'll be a commemorative. So that's alright for one roll. So nothing in there. That Aboriginal flag, well, it's got marks on it. It's not a line, doesn't tick the 4 boxes for me. And I've got heaps of them now in really good nick. And this one here is a large head 1999 variety. It's the only one that was in there, 99s. The legend is right up close to the inner rim, about 0.2. The one to find is the small head, the standard head. It's about only 0.3. Very hard to tell the difference, but you'll find these all day long, these large heads on the 99. But the small head, no, there's 1 to, I don't know, up to 30 before you'll find. There's about 30 of these large heads to 1 small head till you find one. They're really hard to find. So collect them, the small head, standard head, 1999. I've got a video on that you can have a look at, put in the description. But nothing else. So I'll look at the $1 now. Okay, so check that $80 of $1 coins is okay. There's this 2018 ANZAC here is a really good find, as well as this 2014. But we have a 2008 Scouts, and they're 17 million on them. There's a centenary of Scouts. I just pulled it out because it's in nice condition. Could be an upgrader for someone, or somebody starting off. That'd be a nice find. Then the next one is the 2014 Mobberoos, only 1 million, third lowest of our Mobberoos. Not too bad a condition. That's a bit of a harder find. So very nice. Then we got the 2021 Great Australian Coin Hunt, number 2, and that's N for Nobby's Nuts, which you wouldn't believe it, but I'm actually eating them right now. Can you believe that? I found that of the only ones I found, and I'm eating them. I love them. I mix them in with M&M's, chocolate and real nice salty peanuts together. Beautiful. So that's pretty good. And then we got 2 ANZACs, 2014. That's the highest of the 5 coins, 22 million. Not bad. I just pulled it out just to show you that that's part of the set. There's 5 coins to a set. That's the 2018. 2 million on them, but they are really hard to find, and in that condition now too. So the 2018s, you know, they're hard to find. So you had 2014, 2015, which was the lowest of them at 1.4 million, 2016 at 2.1 million, 2017 at 1.9 million, and the 2018 at 2 million. So they're a run of 5. They're the only $1 we have that year after year they're exactly the same. It's only the date that changes, so that's a 5 coin set theme there. And we have the same in the $2, a theme run. They're the only 2 coins that we have as a theme run, and the $2 one is the 2019 police, 2020 firefighters, and the 2021 ambulance. And those 3 are the emergency services theme set that the Mint said they completed that last year with the ambulance coin that they released. So that is a theme set, just like the ANZACs. The only 2 we got in circulation. So that's really good. So try and find yourself a set of 5 of them and try and get them all in really nice condition. Then we got 6 of the latest Great Australian Coin Hunt. This one was number 2, this is number 3, and 2019 was the first one that they did. So 26 letters, A to Z, all got a theme on them. They did it in 2019, 2021, and again now 2022. So 6 of them. F for farmer, H for Uru. I don't say Uru, never have. L for Luna Park. That I really like. That's excellent. Q for Quoll, and I've got 2 of them. And R for RM Williams, which I used to buy those boots all the time back in the disco days. Going back a while there, but yep. So very nice. No mintage figure on these. They'll be probably around the 500,000 mark. There's the special coloured X that was in these, which I found live on my stream. Opened 3 tubes and lucky enough I had one. So the coloured X, 1 per 10 tubes they work out at. So if it's like the other 2 years, it'll be around 14,500 to 17,000 of the coloured X coins. So the Privy Mark A that was on the 2019, the 2021 coloured G, which had the coloured clownfish and the coral, and this year's 2022 coloured X, they would be the lowest circulating $1 coins we have. 2019 was 16,500. 14,500 of them were in circulation, 2,000 were in PNCs, but they are circulating coins. And then last year's, I dare say, is the same thing, 14,500, and I dare say this year will be the same. They're the lowest circulating coins, those special coins in those tubes. So yeah, you could find them in circulation, so you could just spend them, just like the one I got. I could go out and spend it tomorrow, because it's in the tubes of all the coins that have been made for circulation. So anyhow, that's 6 there, very nice. And the last 2 are the varieties that I've been looking for. I already had 2 sets, but I found them a while ago. And these 2 2001 Federation $1, 27 million they minted on those. They have 2 varieties. One is on the obverse, and that's the IRB all spaced and the IRB all joined. So you can get that large head on these coins. The IRB is under the Queen's head, just here. If it's all spaced, it's a large head. And on this side there's a variety, and it's these numbers here. There's the thin and the, well, these ones are thin. There's a bigger gap between the numbers. You can see them. They're very much thin compared to these. They're closer and they're wider. I'll show them a little bit closer. But that's a nice pair in there. The only two and the only ones I had are the variety in there, which is this one. The thin is the one you're looking for. You can find the wide ones all the time, but the thin date numbers, that's the hardest one to find. Really hard to find. Lots of these before you find one of these. I know that. I couldn't even put a number. It could be 15, 20 of them before one of these, even more. So that's really good. Nice scarce variety, that one. The other thing with these is they can rotate. They're synonymous for that. They're the most rotated coin we have. So you can just show the Queen north south, turn it over east west, and that should be level like it is there. But you can find that where it's turned like that, it'll actually do a full 12-hour turn. So you can get a full clock of them. I've seen people selling them for a couple of hundred with the full clock, about 400 actually. So look out for them rotating. They're good money too. And I haven't seen anybody selling these at all with that thin date on it, but I have 3 of them now. So yeah, very good. Okay, this coin on the left is the thin 1901. Even the 2001 is thin compared to the one on the right. That thin one is the one you want to be looking for. But you can see the letters there, really thin, a lot of gap between them. And this one is what I would call the standard that I find all the time. And you can see it's a lot wider. There's not much gap between the 0 and the 9. That's the one way I look at finding these, is the 0 and the 9. If there's a big gap and the 0 looks really thin, and the 1s, that's the variety. So yeah, so real lucky. 2 in there, and I got the really scarce, hard to find thin date on the reverse side, 2001. Federation $1. Beautiful. Alright, I'll do the 50-cent pieces now. Okay, last roll of the 50-cent pieces and the last roll of all the coins. So let's see if we can top that beautiful 1993 and I checked to see if it's a double bar error, and this one isn't. But very nice. Under a million they are, 900 and something. Beautiful, very low mid, and a Queensland, bit dirty, but they're not easy to come by. Federation 2001s, very nice. They're around, I don't know, 2.5 million or something. Between 2 and 3 millions anyway, 50 cents. So we'll see what's in here and if we can top them. Okay, finished checking that $50 of 50-cent pieces, and I've got 8 coins there. So we'll start off with the Queen's Jubilee, 25th, Silver Jubilee that is. This side's got a little mark on there, but underlying, that's about almost uncirculated, and this side has got a lovely gold tone to it, as I showed with that close-up already. But it's nice, very nice. I'll get back to that one. Find of the day, 1993, less than 1 million. Extremely hard to find in this condition. That's excellent condition, very nice. Be getting to very fine plus, you know, extremely fine, somewhere there. It's not a double bar error. You can get these with the double bar behind the Emu Z as an error, but this one isn't. I've got one in my tray there that I found last year. But that's excellent example of a very hard and scarce coin to find, and even scarce, very scarce in that condition. Then a Queensland 2001 Federation 50 cents, 2.3 million on them. All of them are from 2 million to 3, but all of them are 2 million to 2.4 million, and from there it's the New South Wales is 3.2 million, I think it is. So big jump from all the other states. So there's 9 that you can get, plus the 10th one to go with that is this special coat of arms for the year. All the normal years are those coat of arms, but that year it was that one for the Federation, 100 years. So yeah, that's not a bad find in Queensland. They're not easy to come by. A little dirty, but I'll keep it there to make sets up. So they're really good fun. Try and make up your 9 coin 50 cent piece with this 10th one. And you can do the same with the 20 cent pieces. There's 9 20 cent pieces to collect in the Federation range for 2001, all the states and territories. So that's real nice. And then the 2021's popped out, 1.44 million. Still think, as most people, they're going to go higher. I'll look and see what condition, maybe just this one and this one. I'll have a look with mine, only keeping a few of them, about 10 or so. And wait until the figures come out next year. Maybe this year, but you'll probably get a better... Oh, well, this year should be good for the figures. Yeah, so that's those 9. This one is a very scarce, rare error. I've got 3 of these. I've sold a few. They're good money too. They've got a line going up here, and it's multiple lines. And it starts down here, and there's one next to it. Goes all through the flora, right throughout here, and sun rays like out. And they're called trail lines. Now, trail lines, basically anything that gets trapped inside a strike, and the seal of that strike, the coin and the die, is so tight that nothing can get out, absolutely nothing. And when that happens, if there's anything that's in there, well, it burrows into the die. It's the only place, it's got to go somewhere, and it burrows into the die, and it causes these furrows, and these furrows produce these long raised lines. They're not die cracks, they're called trail lines. You need to look them up. I've got a video to show these up close, but you need to look them up, and they happen mostly on American coins, especially the 1 cent coppers on the steps, and you'll see it on them. I think the dimes might have them too. But anyway, you look up trail lines, T-R-A-I-L, trail lines, and you'll learn a bit about these. They're really weird, but very scarce, really hard to find, really hard. But I've got a video, I'll put it in the description, and I show them up really close, and you'll get an idea. This is a nice one, starts from there, goes through all the way up here, one next to it, but in here it just branches out. They're just all these lines. They're raised, they look like my pointer there, the finger. They're round, dead straight. They always happen from that 5 across this way. They're always vertical, never horizontal, and they're never past that 5. They're always on this left hand side. So you got to just turn around and see them in the light. Very scarce, getting up there to rare. And I've got a couple. So yeah, I'd look out for them. They're good money too. So if I was to keep the coins that I did find, there was two $2 coins for $4, 13 $1 coins for $13, 8 50-cent pieces here for $4, so that's a total of 22 coins for $21 if you was to keep those ones that I've shown you. So not too bad, and a few good ones in here. These two here, you know, that's top money, and that is top money too, the two of them. Really good scores, as was the 2018 ANZACs, the 2014 Mob of Roos, and that thin 1901 and 2001 date on the 2001 $1 Federation. Good scores there too. So pretty good today for the small amount, only 180 bucks, so that's pretty good. Alright, so until my next video, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, watch. Until the next one, bye bye.